Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Becoming Fierce Female Entrepreneurs podcast, the podcast that empowers women to rise, thrive, and embrace their journey with unshakable confidence. Today's topic is journaling your way to unstoppable success and thriving unapologetically. And in this episode, we will explore the benefits of journaling, share practical tips on how to incorporate it into your daily routine, and discuss how it can be a cornerstone building resilience, confidence, and success as fierce female entrepreneurs. So grab your Fearless Reflections journal or a sheet of paper, and I'll be right back.
Thank you for tuning in today. Our mission is to equip and empower you to dig in and soar higher, doing the things that you love. This podcast is where you'll hear leading experts from around the globe figuring out what you could be doing to tackle your greatest business challenges. So get ready to hear from some of the brightest minds and boldest thinkers on how they're taking on these problems and how you could too. Now here's your host.
Welcome back. Thank you all for watching and subscribing to our podcast. And if you like today's episode, please leave us a review. And if we haven't met, my name is Joy Norman, and I'm your empowerment and success mentor. And I'm blessed to help success-driven women entrepreneurs get past their fear and procrastination, move forward, take action, and build a profitable and sustainable business without wasting time on strategies that just don't work. Even if you've been struggling for years to grow your business and you haven't seen much fruit. Working your business can be tough and overwhelming, and it's easy to get lost in a busy life. And we want to inspire you and support your growth. So today I'm excited to share the release of my new book, Fearless Reflections, Volume 2, an Unstoppable Success Journal for Fierce Women Entrepreneurs. This journal is crafted to be your companion on your journey to becoming unstoppable. Also, we will have a few guests stopping by to tell us how the Fearless Reflections Journal Volume 1 and Volume 2 are helping them stay focused, motivated, and aligned with their goals. So grab your favorite beverage. I'm going to grab my tea. And let's begin with a truth. Every woman has the power to be unstoppable. But to truly embrace this power, you must first recognize it within yourself. So I'm going to say that again. Every woman has the power to be unstoppable, but to truly embrace this power, you must first recognize it within yourself. Becoming unstoppable isn't just about never facing setbacks. It's about how you rise after every challenge, how you push forward when the odds are against you, and how you find strength in your purpose. In this fast paced world of entrepreneurship, where the demands of business and personal life often collide, it can be easy to lose sight of your goals, your values, and the very essence of who you are. So, for fierce women entrepreneurs, journaling offers a powerful tool to stay grounded, focused, and aligned with your deepest ambitions. And as an entrepreneur, you are constantly juggling multiple tasks, projects, and responsibilities. And it's easy for your vision to become blurred amidst the chaos. So, journaling provides a space where you can clear the mental clutter and refocus on what truly matters. So, by writing down your thoughts, your ideas, and plans, you can gain clarity on your goals and create a roadmap for success. So let's start with understanding your why. Journaling can help you connect deeply with your why, the core reason behind your entrepreneurial journey. Reflecting on your purpose regularly ensures that you stay aligned with your goals, and even when the going gets tough, your why becomes the driving force that makes you unstoppable, turning fear into fuel. So every entrepreneur faces fear, whether it's fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of judgment. Boy, I know a lot about that topic. But what separates the unstoppable from the rest is your ability to turn that fear into fuel. Through journaling, you can explore your fears, understand their roots, and then reframe them as challenges to overcome rather than obstacles in your path. Building resilience. Unstoppable women are resilient. They bounce back from setbacks stronger than before. So I like to use my journal to track my progress and reflect on the lessons learned from each challenge and celebrate my resilience. Let me share a personal story about how journaling changed my entrepreneurial journey. So, a few years ago, I was feeling stuck and my business was growing, but I wasn't sure where to focus my energy or how to handle the constant pressure. And the uncertainty was overwhelming. And I found myself doubting whether I could handle the challenges ahead. And it was then that I decided to commit to journaling every morning for 10 minutes. And then one day, as I was writing, I came across a significant realization. My fear wasn't about failing, it was about being afraid of success and not knowing how to handle it. And so I wrote down everything I was feeling. And through the process, I was able to identify my limiting beliefs and understand why I was holding myself back. So I started breaking down my bigger business goals into smaller, actionable tasks in my journal. So writing these steps out and then seeing them on paper helped me build my confidence, and it gave me the clarity I needed to move forward. And slowly but surely, I began crushing those goals one by one. So my journal became my roadmap to success. And today I still look back at those entries to remind myself how far I've come. So every time you overcome a hurdle, jot it down. And then over time, you'll see just how far you've come, which will empower you to keep you moving forward, thriving in every sphere of life. But let me tell you, entrepreneurship is not just about the successes. It also involves facing challenges, setbacks, and the moments of self doubt. And these emotions, if left unchecked, can become overwhelming. Journaling serves as an emotional outlet. It allows you to express your feelings without judgment. And this practice can help you manage stress, release pent up emotions, and maintain your mental well being. Because being unstoppable is not just about achieving success in business, it's about thriving in every aspect of your life. True success comes from a balanced approach that includes personal fulfillment, well being, and strong relationships. So, mindset mastery. Your mindset is the foundation of your success. Journaling helps you cultivate a growth mindset by allowing you to process your thoughts, challenging limiting beliefs, and reinforce positive self talk. So, what you want to do is write down affirmations, reflect on what's going on, and make a note of the areas where you need to shift your perspective. So check out how Mia Joy is creating a daily practice that keeps her focused, motivated, and aligned with her goals with Fearless Reflections, Volume 1.
Did you know that limiting beliefs can block your potential? Well, the chapter in Fearless Reflections Volume 1, Unlocking the Key to Limited Beliefs, talk about this topic. This empowerment journal has really helped me to stay well organized and empowered through all stages of your life. This chapter has a lot of thought-provoking questions for you to answer and to help you know yourself more deeply and hopefully give you a better sense of your past. Here are some of the questions and my answers, for example. Question 9 says, who am I losing my power to? And for a lot of different people, that could be a certain person. For me, it was my negative inner self. There are kind of like two parts of my mind where one is super positive and the other has all the worries in me. And after reflecting on this journal and answering my questions and my inner self, I realized I can really try to control these negative thoughts. Now that I use my resources, I am much happier and way more in control of my negative thoughts. This is just some of the great strategies in this chapter, and I encourage you to read and fill out this journal because it really does help. This program is just great in general, especially this journal is really helpful because I wouldn't have been able to go through like freshman year without this. I'm just gonna be honest. I needed to keep something that was stable and that was just always there for me. And something that was always there for me was my family and this book. I just knew I had this. I knew I had my family support, and I knew I could just look back and read just when I needed inspiration, what I needed things to help me, and just things to talk about.
So, mindset shifts. So, journaling can be a space for affirmations, positive statements that reinforce strengths, abilities, and potential. By regularly affirming your worth, a mindset of empowerment and resilience, which is essential for thriving in the entrepreneurial world. Journaling creates a written legacy of your entrepreneurial journey, and it captures the highs, the lows, the lessons learned, the wisdom gained along the way. And this record not only serves as a personal treasure, but it can also be a source of inspiration for others who look up to you. And your journal becomes a testament to your journey as a fierce woman entrepreneur, showcasing your growth, resilience, and success. So, listen to how my new book, Fearless Reflections, is helping Latoy turn fear into fuel, build resilience, and manage stress.
We want to do everything, and then we sometimes beat ourselves up about the things that we can't do or can't accomplish, and then we get overwhelmed with trying to get organized because we can't even get organized. We start beating ourselves. We can't even do that right. So now you're going to take the steps to do it, but don't worry, there's no right way to do it. So just the fact that you figured out that you need to change something, you're already winning. Or that now I got to figure out how to be more mindful. That's another thing to do. You just put something else on your list.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like just the very fact that you're already winning by the fact that you feel like you want to be more mindful, which is a good thing. And so okay, that was step one. Pat yourself on the back for that. And then everything that we said, start figuring out how you can incorporate those things for yourself, however you want to do it. I have a book here, Fearless Reflections, Volume 2. I made sure I had it here next to me because I wanted to remember I'm going through it and reading it. And on page 8, one of the tips is practice mindfulness meditation. Joy goes into science of why. It helps your nervous system, short-term meditation, how much it helps and why it helps. So you can get into that. So I say start with breathing. Seeing this in the book made me think of, okay, breath, short-term, and then it was like, oh, you can get into more breath work because that's a thing now. Everything's, a thing now, not in a bad way, but there's a lot of things. Breath work is a thing. And so you can get into it and you can do that breath where you're someone's following and doing it with you, all of that, if you want to get into that. And then you can also just do short-term meditation where you're in your car, breathing, taking deep breaths. Because I realized that I don't take a lot of deep breaths. I'm just breathing because you breathe without thinking. But when I take deep ones, I feel better. Wow. But I don't even realize that I'm not taking deep breaths. It's the autopilot of it all. I don't even realize that I don't take deep breaths. So just seeing that. And so you can start with the meditation, meaning taking deep breaths. And you don't need anything to do it. You could be in your car, breathing, because you can always breathe anywhere. You can take deep breaths on an airplane. You're like, I'm alive.
Yes, very good. Thank you so much, Latoy. Thriving entrepreneurs set goals that scare them, and then they go out and achieve them. So use your journal to set ambitious goals, break them down into actionable steps, and track your progress. Reflect on your wins and your losses. Don't be afraid to adjust your goals as you grow. Self-care as success strategy. My journal also helps you with self-care. So thriving isn't just about working yourself to the bone. It's about taking care of yourself so you can perform at your best. So use your journal to plan your self-care routine, to reflect on your energy levels, and ensure that you're taking time to recharge. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. So take a listen to how my new book, Fearless Reflections, is helping Krista Ring thrive unapologetically with intention and show up as the fierce entrepreneur that she is.
My name is Krista, and I'm here to talk about Joy's new book, It is called Fearless Reflections, and it is such a wonderful book. She's just so real and so honest, and she's just going through her whole journey of being an entrepreneur. And then she has all sorts of journal questions that help me to go through being an entrepreneur as well. So she's talked about things like 12 things I say no to, New Year's resolutions I don't make. Um, she talks about nourishing the mind, body, and soul, and how to stay connected in this digital age. And after each chapter, she's got journal prompts that are so helpful. So some are really good for just looking at your past, releasing all the stuff that is no longer needed so that you can let that old stuff go and start moving forward to the life that you want. And that's like emotional release, stress release. And when you're journaling, it's so easy so that you can get stuck in your head. And then when you journal, you can just start writing things out and things become a lot more clear. And it's really cool how you can turn like your fears or your worries or just see where you're stuck and then turning that into fuel to build resilience and to go to the unstoppable part of you that you want to be, not the old stuck part. And journaling through being an entrepreneur, um, it feels like we have so much stuff to do already, and journaling sounds like it's just one more thing. But journaling actually can really see where you came from and see the progress that you've made. And Joy has done that beautifully throughout her book too, because she's taken where she started and what she's done about it and where she's going to now. And it's really neat to see how real and honest she was in her book. And journaling also, when you're an entrepreneur, you can see, okay, this is working, this isn't working. How do you want to feel? And Joy asks all these really great prompting questions to help you to just see where you want to go, have some creative problem solving. And it's really neat little book. You can either read it through cover to cover, or you can just take out the chapters that you need to at that time and journal through that. She's got so many journal prompts through it all. So even if you're new to journaling, this is something that you can start with. She's given you all the questions. You just fill in the answers of what you need for you. And then thriving unapologetically, because we all want to thrive, right? I'm sure many of us have old versions of us and we want new versions of us. Most people want to change. I mean, some people don't want to, but most people want something better than what they have. And journaling is a way to kind of see where you're going with that. It's also a great way to write down some things that you've heard, like maybe they're affirmations or quotes. And Joy has so many quotes and so many affirmations in this book too. And that while you are going through it, you'll just maybe hear a little quote or hear an affirmation or read an affirmation, and you can journal that, and then you have a record of it, and you don't have to go, oh, where did I see that before? What book was that in? It's just a great way to get your thoughts out of your mind and onto paper, because when your thoughts come out of your mind, your head is less busy, and then you're less stressed, and you can see things clearly when you journal. And I really love Joy's approach of how she just takes little, simple, easy, actionable steps, has you journal through those steps, and then you can create that change if you want to change. And it's just such a helpful little book. She also has some coloring pages in there because she wants to really make sure that we're nourishing our mind, our body, and our soul. And that was her intention in writing this. So nourishing your mind is like just allowing yourself to play or to color, because she does have coloring pages, as I mentioned. You can also nourish your body by journaling through it and seeing where you could be making some changes. And in fact, I just did a little journal session myself before we got on today about journaling through my eating and my exercise routines. And I some interesting things came up. And so you can do that. And then once you have journaled through it, you can see it on paper. It's easier for you to release it out of your head. It's no longer owning you. And then you can make plans and decide how you want to change through that. So if you have not gotten Joy's book, Fearless Reflections, it is a wonderful little addition to your bookshelf. And it is such a helpful and honest look at just how you can be. And there's no reason to have the struggle and the fight and the overwhelm and the fear that so many people have. And you can journal it out. And even if you don't want to think about it because you're too busy, answer the questions, journal it out, and see what comes. I always find that when I've journaled, I'm more enlightened. I'm more able to see things clearly. And I've been journaling for a long time, even longer than I met Joy. And it's been actually a form of therapy for me for many, many years. Just able to get those thoughts out of my head onto paper and say, okay, this actually isn't that bad. And Joy she goes through so much great stuff in the book about stuff that we all face as entrepreneurs every single day, talking about fear, talking about our bodies, talking about our boundaries, talking about having fun. And all of these things, they seem small and they don't seem related to entrepreneurship, but when you put them all together, it is the whole package, if you will, because we have to take care of our mind and our body and our soul to be the best version of us. I cannot recommend this book enough. It is fantastic, and you need to get a copy yourself. And thank you, Joy, for having me today.
Thank you so much, Krista. And so today I am excited to share the release of my new book, Fearless Reflections, Unstoppable Success Journal for fierce female entrepreneurs. As an entrepreneur, your journey is unique. It's filled with highs and lows, triumphs and challenges, moments of doubt, and bursts of inspiration. In the fast pace of business, it's easy to get caught up in the relentless pursuit of success, and often at the expense of your own well-being. And so this book is designed to be your sanctuary, a place where you can pause, reflect, and reconnect with your inner strength. My aim in this book is simply to share the journey of empowerment, resilience, and unstoppable success with you. And this book is crafted with the passionate, driven, and ambitious woman in mind. Someone like you who dreams big, works hard, and strives for excellence in every aspect of life. It's a place where you can capture your innermost thoughts, dreams, and aspirations with ample room for your unique journey. As you embark on this journey, remember that success is not just about reaching the destination, but also about embracing the process. It's about celebrating your wins, learning from setbacks, and continuously evolving into the fierce entrepreneur you are meant to be. So this journal is here to support you, inspire you, and remind you of your unstoppable potential. So let's begin this transformative journey together. Open these pages and let the reflections, insights, and strategies guide you towards unstoppable success. Your journey to becoming a fearless, empowered, and unstoppable entrepreneur starts here with fierce determination and unwavering support. So, how to use this book? Thanks for asking. So, what you want to do is spend some time on each exercise, but you don't have to spend much time. Try to complete all the activities. However, don't do anything that you do not want to do. It's most effective to focus on the things that use your strengths. And if you avoid something because it brings up difficult feelings, I strongly encourage you to find a friend or a trained professional to work with. And a lot of women are doing group studies. And so you could do that as well, and you can talk out the top 12 exercises. And then after you read each short story, you are invited to answer top 12 questions. And here is where you can do your group discussions, and you can take some time to decide how you connect to each story and then how it brings you purpose, potential, and joy. And so there's plenty of room for you to write out your thoughts and your feelings. So feel free to use pens. You can use highlighters. You can use a marker. And then you could circle different things in the book. You can dog ear the pages and then shove it into your bag and carry it everywhere. If you don't have a bag, I have the perfect tote bag for you to carry your fearless reflections everywhere. So let me show you how you can get this book. So one way that you can get this book is you can go to my website, becomingfierceentrepreneurs.com, and then you can click here on tools and resources, and it will bring you to this page. And then you scroll down to the book section. Here is volume 1 and here is volume 2. And so if you click here, it will take you out to Amazon, and you will see how to get my Fearless Reflections Volume 2. And of course, you add it to your cart and then you check out. If you want immediate access to the book, you can click here where it says ebook, and it will bring you to this page. And then you just add it right to your cart. It's half off if you want the ebook version. And so you just click right here to add to cart. You put it in your cart, you view your cart, you put in your information, your payment information, check out, and in a few moments, it will be emailed to you. You can do the same thing for volume 1. You just go here and you can scroll down. This is on my website, becomingfierceentrepreneurs.com. And then you just click on this side. And if you want a paperback physical copy, click there and it will take you out to Amazon. And then, of course, you add it to your cart and you put in your payment information. If you want volume 1 ebook, you will click here. It will take you here and you can just add it to your cart. You put in your information. And so, of course, I haven't checked out, so it has both. So you can get both ebooks right here, and you can view your cart there, and you will put in your payment information. So if you want both books, you can do that. If you just wanted one, of course, you would delete this one and you just buy one. All right, so that's how you get the books. So thank you everyone who have already ordered their book And thank you so much for your lovely reviews. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in to Becoming Fierce Female Entrepreneurs. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave us a review and share it with your fellow fierce entrepreneurs. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Until next time, stay fierce, stay focused, and let's keep journaling your way to the top. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed rest of the week. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.